one shot. For everybody living in the moment, one shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's time for
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll run the option left. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. Now Murray. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. And this looks like a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Murray off play action. Ertz has it left side. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense. Just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner Murray. And a catch made by Hopkins. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. To throw, it's Murray. And he's got it. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. And we are keeping a close eye on his catches, a really close eye now because that's number 899 in his career. The next one will give him 900. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it winds up at a touchdown for Arizona. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talked about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
And the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visiting Niners who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Santa Clara. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. The Niners at 9-2 to start play. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. A gain of 2, just like we saw on first and second down as well. Deuce is wild. And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. On first and 10, here's Murray. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw on second and 6, Murray. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Play action. Now it's Murray. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's Hollywood Marquise Brown who finishes it off with the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing his Lance on third down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Lance to throw it. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 41. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Lance. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he is going to have the 49ers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him. When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. This is McCaffrey on the give. Now they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Lance to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what 2nd down brings. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Murray going to try to throw on third down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0, as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Powering forward. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Javon Kinlaw, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now they'll run on the draw. And he is going to lose yardage here. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And this is Ertz with it, right side. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is fielded at the 27. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there for the Niners. 45 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Lance going to throw. And it's caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And Lance now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defense.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Murray, the quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Murray now. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Shotgun now from Murray. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Shot 17.
Play action. Now it's Lance. Steps away. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big third down play there for the Niners. 44 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. You can't block me. 10.
Shotgun now for Lance. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. From 6 yards away. And the Niners are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high-percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. On play action, it's Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Finding Ertz here on the out route. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Now Murray again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. But 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Murray going to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw is Murray. That's complete to McBride. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Here's Murray. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now a handoff running through the middle. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. Zerline's kick is up and through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now Lance. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Desperation time here. Lance. He's going to let it fly. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Lance looking to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Kevin King with a pick, and the Cardinals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They played turnover free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.
Yeah, and that's what won them the game because even doing it that way, being that clean, partner, they weren't able to really run away with this game. So that tells us just how important it was to make sure you played mistake-free football. That led to the victory.
so for the Cardinals, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, it's